discuss the simplicity and the complexity of its interaction. In our dashboard, it's easy for users to read and to understand. The layout is simple and also colorful, with an emphasis on displaying only the important metrics or data points. The simplicity on our dashboard is the design, make it user-friendly, allowing users to quickly grasp the overall picture and make the data-driven decision. The complexity in our dashboard can help users to obtain a deeper understanding of trends and patterns. The 7 key factors of user experience are often used to evaluate the overall quality of an interactive system, including video games. These are the factors. First is learnability. How easy it is for the user to learn the basic mechanics and control of the game. In Space Invaders, the controls are simple and intuitive. Move left and right with the arrow keys and shoot with the space bar. Second is efficiency. Once the user knows how to play the game, how quickly and easily can they complete the task and achieve their goals. Space Invaders is a relatively fast-paced game, so the user needs to be able to quickly react to incoming enemy ships and shoot them down. Third is memorability. After playing the game once, how easily can the user remember how to play it again in the future? Space Invaders has a simple and memorable gameplay loop, so it's easy to jump back into the action after taking a break. And fourth is errors. How often do users make mistakes and how easily can they recover from them? In Space Invaders, the user can make mistakes by missing shots or getting hit by enemy fire, but they can quickly recover by using their remaining lives. Fifth is satisfaction. How satisfying is the experience of playing the game? Space Invaders is a classic arcade game that has been enjoyed by generations of players, so it clearly has a strong sense of satisfaction for many people. 6 are accessibility. How easily can users with different abilities and preferences access and use the game? Space Invaders has relatively simple graphics and controls, so it's accessible to a wide range of users. And last is immersion. How effectively does the game draw the user into its world and make them feel like they are part of the experience? Space Invaders has a retro sci-fi aesthetics that can be immersive for some users, but its simple gameplay may not be as immersive as more modern games with more complex narratives and graphics.
In terms of user-centered design, Space Invaders present a few interesting design considerations. Firstly, the game is designed to be easy to understand and pick up, even for people who never played the video game before. The basic gameplay mechanics are straightforward and easy to grasp, with simple controls and intuitive to use. This means that the game is accessible to a wide range of users regardless of their previous gaming experience. Lastly, the game is designed to be challenging and engaging, with increasing difficulty as the player progresses. The pace of the game starts off slow but gradually increases as more aliens appears on the screen and move faster. This ensures the player is constantly challenged and engaged, with a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction when they successfully defeat a wave of aliens.
Here is the user requirements. Difficulty levels. The user may want to choose from different levels of difficulty, such as beginner, intermediate, and expert, to suit their skill level and provide a challenge. High scores. The user may want the game to keep track of high scores, either locally or online, to provide a competitive element and encourage replayability. Third, power-ups. The user may want power-ups to appear on the screen that can enhance the player's firepower or provide temporary invisibility to help the player survive longer. Music and sound effects. The user may want the game to have music and sound effects that enhances the gaming experience and create a nostalgic atmosphere.
Design solution of Space Invaders. Space Invaders involve identifying the core components of the game and creating solutions for each of them. There are some possible solutions. Player controls. The player controls the spaceship using arrow keys or a joystick. To design the controls, you need to consider the responsiveness of the controls, the speed of the spaceships, and the ease of use for players. Second, alien behavior. The alien move in formation and fire missiles at the player's spaceship. To design the alien behavior, you will need to consider the movement patterns of the aliens, their firing rate, and the level of aggression. Power-ups. Power-ups can be added to the game enhance the player's abilities. For example, a power-up could increase the player's firing rate or give them temporary invisibility. Level design. The game can have multiple levels to increase difficulty. To design the levels, you would need to consider the number of types of aliens, layout, and placement of obstacles. Audio and visual. The audio and visual of them can greatly affect the design to the user experience, and you will need to consider the style of the game, the color, the graphics quality, and the sound effects.
Evaluate against requirement. Difficulty levels. Requirement meet. The game allows the user to choose from different levels of difficulty at the beginning of the game. Evaluation. The game meets this requirement. High scores. Requirement meet. The game keeps track of the player's scores and display it at the end of each game. Requirement partially meet. The game does not have an online leaderboard. Evaluation. The game partially meet this requirement. Power-ups. Requirements meet. The game has power-ups that appear on the screen and can enhance the player's firepower or provide temporary invincibility. Evaluation. The game meets these requirements. Music and sound effects. Requirement meet. The game has background music and sound effects that enhance the gaming experience. Evaluation. The game meets this requirement.
The application of USD modeling to Space Invader is to create a model that simulates the behavior of a player in different situations within the game. The model would take into account factors such as the number and position of enemy aliens, the player's score and remaining lives, and the player's current level of skill and experience. By analyzing the output of the model, researchers could gain insights into how players make decisions in response to different game elements, and how their strategies and tactics evolve over time.